Shalom, Yasha Allah. It's your brother Makazai again. This is Scriptures, No Vain Opinions. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the real Jews of the Bible. Wake up, come back to your God in spirit and in truth, which is keeping His law, statutes, and commandments, and having faith in the Messiah, the King, His Son, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We are the Israelites. All right. I just had wanted to do something real quick on John 3:16, just showing the difference. It's not really going to take too long, but I mean I've done various videos. If you can refer back to the John 3:16, the 12 parts, but I just wanted to go into the blue letter. And you guys could do that as well, blueletter.com. Just looking at, well, first John 3:16, we know for the Most High so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. So we know this is, the various scriptures, Isaiah 45:17. This is talking about Israel and not the actual whole world. Even John 17 and 9, that Yahushua prayed, He prayed not for the world. Okay, but like other scriptures like John, this is John 18:20, Yahushua answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue, in the temple, whether the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing. So I want to get another precept to back that up. But just to show, Yahushua said He spake openly to the world. So is that talking about He spake openly to everyone in the whole entire planet Earth? No. Okay, so we know that, again, like Isaiah 45:17, that Israel is the world. But just want to get one quick precept to go hand in hand with that. Okay, yeah. So this is Luke 23 and 5. Okay, I'll start at 4. Then said Pilate to the chief priests and to the people, I find no fault in this man, talking about Yahushua. And they were the more fierce, saying, He stirred up the people, teaching throughout all Jewry, beginning from Galilee to this place. So He was teaching throughout all Jewry. So like it says that I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue, in the temple, whether the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing. Okay, so just showing you that no one could really use John 3:16 to make it seem like it's talking about the whole world. So wanted to point out something in regards to well, obviously when you go into the Blue Letter Bible, blueletter.com or .org, I believe, .org, and you go into Cosmos, let's see,
Strong's G 2889, Cosmos.
Okay, let me see something. Alright, so when you look at the definition, you see how it's saying, because there's different points to it. So and it says harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, government. It says, let me see, which that's pretty much the point. Everything else is like the world, the universe, the earth, and things like that. But we know that the scriptures say, even in Hebrews 11, 11 and 3, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Okay, so there's different worlds. So off top, but now if you want to go and talking about the whole planet Earth, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verses 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. Okay, so the earth abideth forever, which the word is eretz. Let me get that.
Strong's H776. Eretz. Eretz.
Okay, so you see it's land, earth, and it's different from saying, the world, as we can see that a world can represent a government. All right. And see, I wasn't really going too deep, but I just wanted to get just to show the context of the difference between living in the earth, or what the scripture is saying concerning the earth, and then concerning the world. Now we notice, and like I said in my 12 parts video, clearly showing that Israel is a world. Matter of fact, I'll just get that real quick, just to show. Just to get that real quick. I didn't want this to be too long. Just wanted to bring out a point. But this is 2 Ezra 14 and 10. For the world have lost his youth, and the times begin to wax old. For the world is divided into 12 parts, Salakia, and the 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of a 10th part, and there remaineth that which is after the half of the 10 part. Okay, so when you read the 13th chapter, you see that the 10 tribes left. So that's what it's going into. And again, you could further watch my 12-part video in regards to John 3:16. But back in Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with the everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Okay, so we see world without end. Israel is a world, and just further proved it in 2 Ezra. Now, verse 18, for thus saith the Most High, the Lord. I'm just going back and forth verbatim, but I'm going to say the Most High, that created the heavens, God himself that formed the earth and made it, he hath established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Most High, and there is none else. So it shows you that he formed it to be inhabited. So just like in Ecclesiastes 1 and 4, that the earth abided forever. So, and you can see the context of the earth and the world, showing it's not necessarily the same thing as far as these certain contexts where the word world is being used. Okay, so as you can see that the world, because basically John 3:16 would have been clear to say, let's go back to John 3:16, for the Most High loved the whole earth, or the earth, that he gave his only begotten son. Okay, so again, back with the scriptures like John 17 and 9, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. So it's clearly not talking about everyone in the planet Earth. Okay. All right, so that just to show that there's different worlds, and then showing the context of Earth. Okay, so yeah, that's the point. I might go a little deeper, but I just wanted to show how that the context of the earth being inhabited, and then when it's talking about world, Israel can be referred to as a world. There's different worlds like Hebrews and things like that. So, that's just what I wanted to bring out. All right, Shalom.